Alright, I think it's time for me to test my new PC, how powerful it is. We'll be designing these little animations in Blender because I think Blender is kind of pretty heavy software to kind of test the new PC graphic card. I got the NVIDIA RTX 5090. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and delete everything from the screen and ship. So I'm going to click on the A and then just select everything and then just send everything to the trash. I'm gonna go ahead and go to object mode. First I need to send back all my alright, we need the floor, the SYZ. There we go. First let me stop this thing and I'm gonna add a mesh quickly. First we need a cylinder. There we go. I'm gonna scale that one. Just to scale, just click on the S or just select scale, and so I'm gonna go ahead and scale this. I think that's fine. I'm scale a little bit larger. Okay, that's good. And then let me zoom in, and let me try to scale. I'm gonna scale against the Z axis, so it's a little bit like a big, small. That's good. Alright, that's looking perfect. Next, I'm gonna smooth the surface out. You can see we have those little wrinkle in there. I'm gonna go ahead and smooth the faces out. Go auto smooth, and there we go. It's looking pretty good. Alright, next step, we're gonna add the text. So I'm gonna click on add the mesh. You can come here, add the mesh, or click on Shift A to add a new mesh. And this one will be a text. So I'm gonna select a text, just like this. And yeah, now we want to come to the property tab here and then select the text and then try to center that text, center vertical, put on the middle, and then I'm gonna rotate. To rotate, you can click on rotate here or just click on R, and then I'm gonna rotate again the x-axis. So click on X here and then I'm gonna rotate to 90 degrees. So tap 90 degrees in here, and there we go. Now I'm gonna grab it and then move it out of the cylinder. So what I'm going to do, click on G and Y, so I can move it straight from the against the Y axis. It's a little bit outer, so let me just send a little bit back, and there we go. I think that's perfect. Let me just move a little bit closer again. G, Y, here we go. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go edit mode. Just click on the tab or come up here and then select edit mode, and there we go. Now we're gonna remove everything here. I'm going to tap on 3D modeling. Maybe I should say like a 3D view model or something, but 3D modeling is fine. So that's good. And then I want to click on tab again to go back to object mode. Okay, so there we go. Now we want to come to the text here, and let's see if we can just make some change to this. It's okay. This is good. I don't know. Should I have to resize it? Let's try to scale it. Just click on S, and I'm going to scale against the x-axis. Just a little bit bigger. I think that's good. That's good. All right, that's good. Perfect. Next step, we want to convert that text to a mesh, because at this point it's still a text and we can use a text, so we got to convert it to a mesh. Just right click on the mouse on the object and then convert to a mesh, and there you go. So when we click on tab to go back to edit mode, you can see we got a lot of vertices and the edges. That's not good. We're gonna have to clean it up a little bit. So to convert that one, we need to go to, let me go back to text mode, object mode, and we want to go to modifier, add some modifier in here. Just go add some decimates. To decimates, since in generate decimate, you can just click on it here and then go to generate and search for decimate right here, or just type in there. And we want to go to planner, and yeah, and that's good. You can see now. Let me go ahead and apply these changes. Alright, let's go back to edit mode. You can see it's a little much more cleaner than it was before. Alright, so far so good. Next step, we need to shrink wrap it up so it can just wrap against the cylinder. So we're going to select the object, the text again. Oh shit, let me go back to object mode. I was still in edit mode, and then select the objects as usual, and then we're going to search for shrink wrapper is in deform. So if you don't know that, you can just click on here and search for deform and come to shrink wrap. And there we go. We need to select the target, which is to be the cylinder. You can use the eye drop here, or just type use the eye drop, so the fastest way. There we go. So you can see the object kind of wrap around the cylinder pretty well. Better, we don't want it to be near surface point, so we want to select projects, just like this, and we want to go with negative, and that's I think that's what we wanted. All right, now it's looking good. Maybe let's see if we can just try to resize the whole thing a little bit. Let me click on S and says Y. No, the X axis. Nope, it's not good. Now let's get out. Click on escape and yeah, there we go. Next step, the object is well wrapped around the cylinder. Now we need to solidify the object so we can give it some thickness. It's like extruding the object. So first we need to apply the change first, in case we made other change, and we can start to have some unpredictable changes. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add solidify. We're going to solidify the object. So just select the add modifier and then type of solidifies. You can still go to generate and then solidify. Click on that. Okay, here we have to add some thickness in here. Let's see, let's go 0.2 and see how does it look. Let me click on it and then go 0.2. Okay, 0.2. It's not bad at all. I don't know, it's gonna look too much inside. Oh, we need to offset the positive. This is negative, that's why it's going like inside. We don't want it to go inside, we want it to come out. I think this is good. Maybe we add a little more in here, like 0.3. Okay, and let's try to find the middle here, so it can be in the middle. Alright, let's see. It's not bad. 3D modeling. Alright, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and apply the changes. There we go. At this point, I think we got everything we needed. So we need to kind of connect those two objects. So at this point, we have the cylinder and then the text. So we're going to connect both of them. How do we do that? We just we still have the auto smoothing here. Let me see if we can apply some objects smoothness. Let's see. Oh, pretty good. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna apply the change to get everything clean up here. So we need to connect the cylinder and the text solidify. So the way we do it, just select the object and we're gonna add a new modifiers, and this time will be boolean. So we're going to click on boolean in here and then start in generate boolean, and we're going to select the target, the object we want to connect to. You can still use the eye drop in here, so I'm going to click on that one and select our test solidifiers, and we want the union. We can still do the difference, but I don't know what's it's going to look a little bit weird. Okay, let's go ahead and do the difference first. So I'm going to close this CPU. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Huh, okay. It's not bad at all. Okay, maybe we stick to that. Or maybe we do the union. I don't know. Which one? I don't know. You know what? Let's do the difference. It's pretty good. So we got the 3D modeling. That goes inside. Pretty good. Alright, I'm going to apply the change. And there we go. Pretty good. Alright, so we can just delete this text thing. We don't need it anymore. We just need it to cut through the cylinder, so we can get rid of it. Now next step, I'm going to add some we're going to go to the render mode. Right now you can see everything's dark because there's no lights, everything. So I'm going to add some lights. So I'm going to click on Shift A and add some lights. Sun, a point. Okay, that's good. Can I scale it a little bit up? No idea how this works. Alright, what we're gonna do, let me remove the light first, and then we'll make a little cut inside the object. Let me go back to the other. Alright, I'm gonna add a cylinder. Not a cylinder, a mesh. Yeah, a sphere. And then let me scale a little bit. Not too big, not too small either. That's good. And then we make a cut. Gonna select the cylinder and then add the modifier, right? The form should be the boolean again. Go booleans this time. So difference. Let's use the I drop and then select this guy. And let me try to close it. Okay, let's cut it through. That's good. Now we can just apply the change and delete it. We don't need it anymore, so we can go away. Alright, so to the object, let me add some material to that. So we need to add a material. Let me see, it's not good, it's looking good. Okay, add some color. Let's see, green is looking good. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the render modes so we can see all the changes. Right now there's no light, so that's why it's so kind of dark in here. Now we can go ahead and add some lights. Control Shift and add some lights, lights. So some points, and let's see if we can add some power. Exposure is looking good. Exposure, more power. Alright, the lighting is not bad. Let me see. We can increase the exposure. There you go. Pretty good. There's something wrong. Okay, I'm going to add another lights in the outer layers, the outside. Other lights. Maybe we can kind of duplicate this one, the first one. Just click on Shift D and then drag it. Nope, it's not working. How does it work? Okay. Oh yeah, it's already done in here. So I'm gonna grab and Y to just move it outside. There we go. Perfect. Now we have the object here. It's pretty good. Let me see if I can increase the power more on that one. Can work exposure. About the exposure. Oops, that's quite too much. A little bit too much. Maybe the power one. Nope. Exposure's too much. Let's reduce a little bit. Alright, perfect. Exposure is great. 3D modeling. So what we need to do, I'm going to rotate the objects. Now I can get rid of the floor and the axis. So what I'm going to do is come up here and then get rid of the floor, the S, and all that. Pretty good. Maybe we can add a plane in the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, let's add a mesh and then add a plane. And then we're going to scale that a little bit down there. Alright, I'm gonna grab it and then move it downwards, just like this. Pretty good. Maybe move a little bit up, R and Z, and there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Now what I need to do is to animate the whole thing, so I want the ring kind of to rotate. Pretty good. So I'm gonna come to frame 1 and everything should be in 0 0. I want to animate the ring, not the plane. Alright, so here is 0 0 1. Just click on I, click on the objects. We are in 0 0 1. Click on the I, so we are the keyframes. And I'm gonna head over to 180. Add another keyframe here. Here we're gonna rotate this thing, so 360 degree, and type OK, and then type E to add a keyframe right there. So I'm gonna animate this one. How do we do that? Click on space bar, and there we go. I can't quite read the thing, so let me try to change a little bit here. Maybe this is a little bit too much. So 180, the keyframes 180. I'm going to change it to, let's say, 2. You know what, let's remove the keyframe in here. I'm going to remove the keyframe and then move it forward right here, somewhere in here. And yeah, in here we go 360 degree. Shit, 360. Perfect. 360, and then we click on the I to add a keyframe just right here. Button does not appear to any property. Okay, What am I getting wrong? God. Okay, let's add it 360. Right, and then we add a keyframe right there, and then we add the ending of the frame. The frames are at 1, and then we're going to end at let's say 230. Let's say 1. Okay, let's go. You know what? Let's stick to 30. It's fine. And then let's go again and rotate. I wanted to rotate slowly so we can read. So we can still read it, so it's kind of weird. What I can do is move this one a little bit away from the object. Okay, let's grab it and go Y, and then move it a little bit. What am I moving again? Oh shit, what's this? Alright, I cannot duplicate the whole thing. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, this is not good. Let's go Control Z. What the hell? Okay, this is not good at all. Oh, we went to wireframe mode. Okay, that's not good. I need to find the lights. I want to move the light away from the objects. Let's grab it and go to Y, and then move it a little bit away from the objects. Alright, we can see already. We can read it all. I kind of messed it up a little bit. Let's go back. Instead of doing the union, maybe let's try to remove this light and see what we have. Nope, that's a really bad idea. Maybe they get it a little bit closer to it. Maybe we might be able to read it a little bit. Let's try to change it. Alright, let's try to change to like a plane or something. You know what? We'll have to remove the lights. Maybe now. Yeah, let's remove it and add a new one. I'm go ahead and add the surface lights. So I'm gonna add the lights from a area, from area 1. Let's grab it. Grab the light and Y, move it outward. That's good. And then we're going to rotate R, and we're gonna rotate again the X-axis. Go 90 degree. That's good. I try to move a little bit closer. Grab Y and go closer. Okay, let me try to scale a little bit. See, maybe we might be able to read more. Alright, we still can't read. Alright, let me open the camera here. We don't have a camera. I'm going to add a camera. Shift A, add a camera. Here we go. Now I want to read this face, Control I, and then rotate this image. We are reading the camera angle in here. Okay, this is already good. You know what? We're going to render the whole thing and see what we have. So I'm going to stop it and then come to the output. Make some change. Okay, that's the file in there. We already have one in there. Let's go with let's say OK2. Doesn't matter. OK2. Accept. And we want a video, so MVPMG. Okay, that's good. And yeah, go ahead and render animation. There we go. Rotating. Let's see the any frame. How much? Okay, 230. So I'm gonna keep your eyes on this one until we get to 230. Okay, let's keep our eyes on it. Alright, 230. Okay, so we got a final frame. Let's go ahead and play it out and see what do we have. Send video, Blender, and OK2 should be this one. Alright, let's play it out. Alright, that's how we look. It's not bad. I mean, let me stop it up. Alright. The rendering is not bad. I mean, I messed up when I kind of connect the two objects, the text and the cylinder. I kind of mess it up right there. So Next time what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of redo the whole thing again, and I try to not make take the difference and take the union and the boolean sections, and maybe we'll get like a more nicer one, like the one that I did first before the recording with this one. It's pretty good, this one, because I didn't make like the difference. I make the union, so it kind of like connect both of them, which look pretty nice. Alright, it's pretty good. Look at that, rolling, perfect. That's great. I think overall the performance of the PC is pretty good, and I kind of really like my old one. Kind of like I don't think I would be able to kind of animate this thing if I was on my old PC. That would be like literally gonna crash.